There are a ton of great jungle resorts all over the world. While most prop up the luxury experience, only one really makes you feel one with the jungle. I promise you have never seen a resort quite like this. One look at Azulik with its unique architecture and hypnotic floating pools, and you'll think you're looking at Pandora from Avatar instead of a resort on planet Earth. Basically, it's an eco-friendly resort located deep in the jungle off of the Yucatan Peninsula. From above, the resort almost looks like a series of eggs connected by rough bridges. The structures were built from the jungle floor to the tree lines with care not to remove a single tree during construction. This location was picked not just for its beauty, but also because it's one of the only spots in the area that doesn't have any mosquitoes. Nothing ruins a trip like mosquitoes, trust me. The goal of the design of this place was to create a relaxing, comfortable resort that also made you feel connected to the jungle. This can be really challenging, actually. Most resorts like this try to make you feel like you're part of nature, but they actually end up destroying a ton of nature to make that happen. This resort looked to integrate the two ideas in a completely new way. You walk up to the resort barefoot on a long vine-like walkway. Once you cross inside, you'll see wonder after wonder throughout the whole resort. Sure, we may be technically looking at curbing concrete and fiberglass, but it looks so much more magical than that. As you approach the facility, you'll see winding pathways interwoven between the vines and trees that were protected during construction. You'll walk further inside and see walking paths with unusual fountains, rooms with couches that look thatched together. Then there are those hypnotic floating pools that decorate the entire space, really highlighting its mystical feel. Your room will make you feel like you've booked a spot in the coolest treehouse in the world. Overall, the rooms are pretty simple, but feature the same cool art style. You have a small bedroom with a private bathroom, which is, of course, closed off with a unique wooden door. Then you can walk out onto your curving terrace where there are plenty of places to just sit and relax. Then you'll see your own jacuzzi just begging for you to jump in. Some rooms apparently even come with their own swing set. If all of that wasn't cool enough, the staff evidently comes by each night to light candles for every room. The drawback for this kind of down-to-earth vibe is that the rooms are considered unplugged. That means no TV, no electric lighting, no AC, and only one outlet for your phone. When they say they want you to connect with nature, they really mean it, whether you want to or not. Free Wi-Fi is only included in public areas too. I imagine this was used as incentive to get the guests to hang out together. I'm sure that means all the guests are just on their phones together. So how much does one of the most beautiful rooms without a TV cost? Standard rooms cost around $400 to $600 depending on the deal you get. If you want a room that has more creature comforts like AC and a shower instead of just a bath, it's been rumored to cost as much as $5,000. That must be the secret room they have for celebrities and royalty who kind of like having electricity and aren't afraid to pay for it. If all that sounds kinda stressful for you, you should know that the resort has a truly excellent spa experience. The spa has several of the features you'd expect. Yoga, guided meditation, massages, skincare, and healing sessions are all present. For an added fee, guests can enjoy Mayan healing rituals such as Temazcal. This is a type of sweat lodge that is sometimes accompanied with specific rituals. It's supposed to be an intensely healing experience. The facility also offers less traditional services like biomagnetism, aromatherapy, and specialized cleansing sessions for an extra fee, of course. As far as nightlife goes, make sure you bring a camera. The restaurants and views are some of the nicest I've seen in my entire life. Every single Instagram follower you have will be dying as they watch you eat from a luxury restaurant with some of the most Instagrammable tables I've ever seen. This game-changing restaurant is known as Kinto. It has a main dining area, a poolside bar, and a lounge. The dining area features 18 individual nest tables, which are exactly what they sound like. They are sunken tables with thatched, locally sourced wood that are designed to make you feel like you are immersed in nature while you dine. Not only will you feel at one with the jungle, you will be able to have the best view of the entire place. As far as the menu goes, it features a ton of locally sourced food. That includes plenty of seafood caught locally, pork and beef from the community, algae, and other homegrown ingredients. Also, they offer plenty of vegan and vegetarian options as well. As far as prices go, most dinner plates are around $40 to $60. The upper floor features a dance area with a professional DJ. It even has a cocktail bar that will send drinks by drone. Perhaps the coolest feature this restaurant has is its unique wine cellar. It is actually underwater. That means they actually have to dive into the water to fetch your bottle. That is certainly an unforgettable experience. Really though, what you want with a resort like this is easy access to the beach. Well, that is a serious plus in Azulik's favor. There is a ton of beachside seating, hammocks, and bars to make your beach day as relaxing as possible. Not only that, but this resort offers private beaches. If you don't know what that means, let me be the one to tell you. That means clothing optional. So yeah, depending on who else is on that private beach, this could be the best part or the worst part of your entire trip. Seriously, this complex is basically like walking through an incredible sculpture with every step. That's ideal for Azulik because it considers itself to be a true artist's community. Eduardo Nera, otherwise known as Roth, is the mastermind behind the resort. He is the founder of the Azulik brand, which is all about hospitality, fashion, wellness, nature, and art. Roth Architecture is the company that takes these ideals and turns them into buildings that look like biomorphic artwork, otherwise known as artwork that utilizes or is reminiscent of shapes and patterns from nature. Roth envisioned this project as a holistic center for humanism and art. His spaces are meant to combine humanity and nature in a way that stoked creativity and passion, so it's no surprise what the first phase of this resort was. They created a huge art gallery by incorporating artists in residence. This included a liga featuring artist Cecilia Bengolia. As you would expect, the exhibition was all about exploring architecture and nature together. This included seaweed-shaped sculptures that are just gorgeous and perfect for the resort. It also features a recording studio, a fashion lab, and a design lab. Then there are classes and state-of-the-art studio space available as well. They have DJs, painters, sculptors, and so much more. The dream of creating a true artistic commune is now a complete reality. So what is staying at a place like this really like? I mean, it looks amazing, but so did those videos for the Fire Festival, and we all know how that turned out. Well, it seems like Azulik lives up to the hype. I mean, depending on who you are. According to the reviews and vlogs about the place, it can be a truly romantic and one-of-a-kind experience. For those who don't mind the climate and the unplugged life, it is truly as much of a paradise and an artist's dream community as advertised. If what you're looking for are creature comforts, you'd be better off finding a hotel a little closer to home. The rooms have no closet space, small beds, baths but no showers, no air conditioning, and those lit candles may be romantic, but they aren't great when you just step off of your incredibly long flight and try to unpack. Some of these complaints were kind of petty, like not digging the style of the room. Some of them, though, were kind of disturbing. There have been reports of toilets that don't flush, dirty sheets, dirty towels, dirty jacuzzis, and terrible service. Many seem to think it was by far the worst vacation accommodations they'd ever had. Then again, most of the people who went there seem to think it was the best that they'd ever had. So yeah, beautiful and definitely not for everyone. We've seen the resort that seeks to reconnect you with nature, whether you want to or not. What else do jungle accommodations offer? Well, the one and only new Nyungwe house is exactly what the people who hated Azulik would love. That's not me praising it either. One and only is literally in the title. It is a resort located deep in the jungle of Rwanda. The resort is square in the middle of a large tea plantation and some of the greatest wildlife nature has to offer. You drive through the tea fields and then are greeted by the sound of Rwandan drummers. You're then led to the ultra-sweet luxury accommodations. Each room features comfy beds, a private deck with jungle views, a wood-burning stove, and an extensive living area with even a dining room table. And yes, they have electricity. Apparently that's a very important thing to double check nowadays. The thing to do though is chimpanzee trekking. You can go out and see chimps in their natural environment, which seems to be the highlight among highlights. As far as the food goes, apparently it's amazing. The place features farm-to-table fresh ingredients curated by Chef Treasure himself. There's no menu because each day the food is selected special by the legendary chef. The signature dish that you can only get there is the Nyungwe green goddess pasta. The pasta is dressed in an innovative tea pesto and topped with Parmesan foam. I don't really know what Parmesan foam is, but I know I want to try it. The relaxation accommodations include a fully stacked spa. They've got yoga, massages, treatment packages, you know the works. The facility also offers a full gym and a pool. Funnily enough, those last two are negatives for people who want a more authentic experience. So here comes the painful part. How much? Well, it's pretty painful. A room there will set you back $5.5 grand easy. For that kind of money, those chimps on my trek better be real entertaining. The Datai Langkawi was established in 1993. It's always been a legendary hotel, but it had a huge comeback in 2019 when it reopened to widespread acclaim. The place is set right on the edge of the rainforest and thus offers the kind of view most of us could scarcely imagine. That alone would probably be worth the price of a room. Of course, that's far from the only thing they have to offer. For starters, it's one of the most gorgeous hotels I've ever seen. It has this overgrown greenery running up the side of one of the buildings that makes the place look like it's hanging off of a mountain. It also has one of the most tempting pools I've ever seen. The lobby is enormous too, with twin horse statues standing guard in the room's center. Once you get checked in, you'll head to the Rainforest Villa. It's a small space with 2 rooms, 1 bedroom, and 1 living area with a giant TV and couch. The highlight of your time here might be the balcony, which offers a view of the rainforest to go with your coffee. Is there anything better? There are a ton of beach and pool amenities for once you're ready for the water. Evidently, attendees are always rushing to your aid, offering water, ice cream, drinks, whatever you need. It also has a unique spa area that is located just off of the rainforest. This fits the theme of the place because it offers the kind of services specific to the area and culture. That includes a unique Malay custom of treating you with medicinal local plants. There are 5 treatment centers, all offering their own services. As far as food goes, there's the Beach Club, which offers all the favorites buffet style, as well as some local cuisine. Then there's a restaurant called Gulay House, which offers a ton of delicious Malaysian dishes. Of course, the big draw here is the rainforest. The hotel provides plenty of tours, hikes, kayaking, and more for you to experience the greatest jungle on earth in whatever way you'd like. If you want to get a glimpse of the rainforest and be pampered like you've never been pampered before, this is the place to go. Rooms can go for as low as $350 to as high as $1,200, depending on the villa you want to stay in. Honestly, this seems like the best deal so far, even if there isn't any chimpanzee trekking or private beaches. If we're talking about the finest hotels the jungle has ever seen, it's probably wise to go with the place voted #1 hotel in the world by Travel and Leisure in 2018. That would be the Four Seasons Bali. You won't believe the look of this place when you see it. There's a fine wooden terrace surrounded by an infinity pool that resembles a still pond. Beneath that is a hillside place that is absolutely breathtaking. The architecture was apparently inspired by the kind of spot a villain from a Bond film would have. You know, I definitely see it. The resort is right outside of Ubud, which has become a legendary tourist attraction. Some of that is because of its rich cultural history, its draw for some of the greatest European artists, and its modern fun. Mostly, though, nowadays it's because Julia Roberts went there in Eat, Pray, Love. It has 60 rooms, 18 suites, and 42 villas that come with all the things you'd expect. A half bath, a mini bar, dining area, stereo, television, and a fully furnished terrace space. The resort also features a 2-level infinity pool, which resembles the sacred river not too far away. As you could probably expect by now, the resort has an extensive spa spread over 2 different facilities. facilities. The place features all of the classics as well as a local favorite that seems to be the main event. That would be the various chakra ceremonies. One of the best is the 150-minute Anahata. This procedure focuses on heart work with a rose quartz crystal chest massage. A young terrace is the local place to eat that features a wide array of Indonesian dishes with a river view, though I've heard that the in-room dining options are pretty great as well. What may be a big draw for this place is that it is frequented by many celebrities. That includes the Obama family and, of course, Julia Roberts. It's no surprise that celebrities are trying to get in. The hotel has won a ton of awards, not just from Travel and Leisure. This has given it the reputation as the best stay in the area. So how much is this stay in the Four Seasons? Well, a room starts at around $550, but they can go for much more than that. So make sure to snatch up a deal when you can. A Four Seasons hotel can cost upwards of $300 million to build. In order to get that Bond villain vibe, you really gotta pay for it.